let's get into some realness once again. We are live from the circus. It never stops. It's a new circus every day. Today's June 3rd, 2023. These are not anything new. These screenshots are screenshots that I have addressed, acknowledged, and denounced so many times. But like I said, a big reason why some of this doesn't get talked about very much is, one, I don't need to live in my past and reiterate the same things over and over and over again. Now, it's been a couple days, okay, maybe 2 days or so, it's been a couple years, maybe 2 years or so since I've addressed these screenshots. These screenshots date back to 2017, maybe early 2018, but I think they're 2017. I'll have to double check. This was at a point in time where I've never hidden this fact. I've always been very transparent with this fact. When I first started streaming Overwatch, I did occasionally use some slurs that I'm absolutely not proud of and that I don't condone whatsoever. I would like to apologize for my use of those words, but most importantly, the fact that you are having to see these and see me say them as somebody who you have felt safe around. I'm not going to hide my past. I've never hidden my past. I've addressed these over and over and over again. And I've done everything with who I am as a person and the platform that I've been given to learn from my mistakes. From the bottom of my heart, I do want to say that I apologize to any of you that saw these screenshots recently and you are being once again hurt like all over again by seeing the screenshots. The screenshots are me just using slurs against several groups of people. Look at these screenshots right here. I don't know who this is. I'm sure she's gonna try to say that it was me or Marla on an alternate account and we said these things, whatever. There's a video by King Michael, MYKL, on YouTube. You can Google it for yourself. I believe it's called E-Girl Drama is Insane, in parentheses, all details. Go watch the video for yourself. I can't watch it, but you can go watch it for yourself. Here's what I said she was gonna do. And this is like literally the most pointed characteristic of everything I just said. Coincidentally, a girl who made fun of my ex who passed and hates me that they know has weirdly the same situation except everything about it lined up. She was 25 at the time and he was 17, both played Overwatch. She posts the girl's name and the messages between them. What the fuck did Amaretti have to do with anything that went on yesterday? Did me, Marley, any other girls, any other guys, any person at all mention Amaretti yesterday? Literally nobody mentioned the only thing that we said about Amaretti, and this is kind of hard to address it, Sherry was pretty much posting revenge porn of girls. I think, and we'd have to ask Marla for sure, but Amaretti was maybe one of the girls. Who knows how many times Sherry has done this? Who knows what she was thinking? I don't understand in what world, if this thread is about me and Marla and exposing me and Marla and how we have this horrible dark history and this awful past that we're so ashamed of, and we're making her a victim when she is not, out here randomly attacking us. Because remember, the whole point of her speaking up was to gain attention for a clip about me. She randomly decided to speak up and get involved in something that she had absolutely no involvement in, trying to act like she knew me, she knows who I am, I was her best friend and I backstabbed her, all of which I just showed you yesterday how untrue really pretty much all of that is. And then I showed you how desperate this person is for attention, for clout, and just literally to manipulate and lie and tell stories. And I just want to know, in what fucking world does Amaretti deserve her name to be dragged into all of this? I don't know anything about Amaretti dating a 17-year-old. What does that have to do with you dating a 17-year-old? What in the fuck did this girl have to do with that situation that she felt the need to bring her in here and drag her into all this? It is bizarre. It's strange. And it just points further to exactly who she is. Watch the King Michael video, MYKL. Go watch the video, get a synopsis of it, and couple it with this. I don't know why people think I care about clout. I try my best to make friends because no number or amount of money is going to give me real, genuine connections with people. But literally, she just dragged Amaretti into a whole mix of drama that had absolutely nothing to do with her. And maybe that's why people don't like me, because I simply don't care to climb a status off of being fake. And there's a lot of people over the years who have manipulated me and abused me. And I don't think I will ever have the courage to speak up about it, because no matter what, I'm going to live in fear with the fact that no one will believe a word I say, and I don't know why. I don't know why I feel canceled in communities, plural, when I've never done anything severely wrong. Did we not just show you the screenshots yesterday where she did the same thing? She's duo queued with somebody on her account, boosting both of her accounts, and he's calling someone the F slur. And instead of taking accountability for it, right, we're sitting there trying to reason with her, talk to her, hey, we just need you to acknowledge how damaging and dangerous this is, and we would like you to stop that behavior. You're in another public scandal, and we just want to see you take some accountability and show some fucking remorse. And the whole time in those other screenshots that I showed you yesterday, it's him who was attacking me. And now he's acting like the victim. Who cares? Who cares that my friend just called him the F slur? Wow, he called someone gay. Better sue me for it. Kid is a joke. He didn't just call someone gay. He called someone a fucking slur. And we are all looking at you as an adult to take some accountability. When Marla is transphobic and we have a trans person on the team and she's open about it, Marla is not transphobic. Marla maybe has her own beliefs, maybe doesn't understand being trans, so on and so forth. But these are the conversations that I had with Sherry at the time. These conversations that I have with Sherry exist after the screenshots that she is showing you of me saying slurs in the Twitter post that she is posting. I said them, I've taken accountability for them. Here she is having a conversation with me where she is swearing once again, deflecting once again. Oh, my friend called someone an F slur and you guys are mad at me for it? Well, the person on your team is a transphobe. There's people who know you're not my teammate. If you think my account sharing is an issue, Marla does it too. Look at her lonely state. Look at her account stats. They're Sam and Midnights. I'm apparently supporting homophobic people, never was. Left the game after. You have a transphobic person on your team. I associate with Haunt. And I'm like, I'm not here to discuss the team. I'm here as a friend to salvage what little of our friendship that is left, because it was something that I valued. Now, what we are speaking about at this time was her taking over the team Twitter accounts. I messaged you saying if you could refrain from personally attacking me, then our friendship could survive. You messing with the team Twitter and email that we all established. This is January 23rd, 2018. You're messing with the team Twitter and the team email that we all established was for the team. And she's like, how am I attacking you? When did I ever attack you? And I'm like, I'm just saying that your actions are inadvertently attacking me. I'm explaining this to you. And she's like, okay, well, I made the Twitter and it was originally for the meme team account. I was on the meme team account. It was me, you, Fran, Barcode, Marla, and Chris. We couldn't decide on a name and we named it Meme Team. And she goes, and I juiced it with my followers. I had access to it myself for months until we rebranded, and I was the only one with access to it for months. And she's like trying to say that the like couple of thousand followers that we had on it were all followers from her Twitter. At this point in time, all of these screenshots, all of these conversations have already happened. At no point in time back then did Sherry have any issues with me being transphobic, homophobic, racist. At no point in time is she saying it, confronting it, talking about it, mad about it, none of it. So it's just very convenient that now she is going on her Twitter and being like, I've always tried to warn people like what a crazy, horrible person Adept is, and like the harmful language that she uses and what. No, you cannot create a narrative about who I am and what I believe in when I've been streaming the last 5 years of my life on Twitch And I've done everything that I can to move away from these statements, that mindset, and that toxicity. The next one, I have grown up in gaming since I was a child. I've been around communities for over 10 years. I've had things happen to me, and I really don't know why. I know I'm not perfect, and sometimes I have bad days, but I have tried so hard to the point where I really don't know what more I can do to prove to people I am really not the way I seem. You don't know how many people dislike me before knowing me. People always think I care about followers or money or views, but realistically, I've never been someone that's cared. Anytime I've made friends or liked someone, they're always hit with why her, she's using you, ew, Bamf. And I don't know why people think that. They think it because at no point in time do you ever take accountability for your fucking actions. And instead, just like she just did with Amaretti this morning, because Amaretti had absolutely nothing to do with any of this drama, she now is outing and exposing Amaretti for being a pedophile. I don't know why. I don't know any history behind that. I really don't know anything about Amaretti. I don't know what she's talking about. But this is just what I'm pointing at. And it's getting really exhausting. This might not be the last time that she attempts this with me. I hope that you guys understand why I'm talking about this, why I'm addressing this. The most important thing, like I said, is to really stifle her accusations that I say these slurs and this is who I am behind the scenes. This girl and I have not talked since 2018. I don't want to hear it. She needs to get a hobby. She needs to go do something else with her life. Ultimately, she just needs some fucking help. Listen, this ring that I have here, the significance of why I still wear my ring, my wedding ring, is because there could be stories, manipulation, lies, fantasy, narratives, whatever. But when I show you the fucking receipt for this wedding ring, this is tangible. This is real. You can come up with every lie, story, narrative in the fucking world. It's solid. It's a fucking diamond. It's solid. It's not going anywhere. My pictures with Nicolas Cage, those are real. Me actually being in Vegas, it's real. It doesn't matter what the narratives around all this shit is when things are so clearly existing right in front of your face. So when people ask me why I still wear my ring, it's just a symbol of something tangible.